So as many of you guys have seen, as of today, November 24th, 2025, randomly on a Monday in November, Lil Uzi Vert has officially made his return after a year-long wait since Eternal Take 2. Last night on Sunday, Uzi teased that he's dropping a new song today. He dropped that song earlier in the morning, and then later as of today, Lil Uzi Vert did put out another snippet, and he maybe dropped it, I don't know, like maybe 3-4 minutes later after putting out the snippet. 2 songs one day alongside teasing another song dropping tomorrow. So let's get into it. So as you guys can see right here, like I said in the intro, Lil Uzi Vert last night on a Sunday randomly came up out of hiding, out of being ghost for over a year with no information. Everybody thought 2025 was just officially cooked. He even said on Speed Stream that he's not dropping no music in 2025. Pump faked the whole summer release. Everybody was pretty much down in the gutter as Lil Uzi Vert fans. But like I said, as of last night, being Sunday, he randomly teased that he's going to be dropping a new song in the morning called Chanel. And we woke up and we received the song, right? We got a music video right here called Chanel Boy alongside an official release on Spotify. And I waited the whole entire day to react to the song on stream around like 5 PST. I get on stream, we react to the song, and then literally like maybe right as soon as I ended my reaction for Chanel Boy, he comes out of nowhere, surprise releases another song. This one's called Relevant. These two were so insane. These 2 songs from Uzi. 1, clear Eternal Take 2, and 2, this just sounds like prime Uzi in my opinion. This just gave me a wave of like nostalgia of just all the years of being an Uzi fan and just all the memories that I have attached to Uzi's music. Like these 2 songs definitely hit the nail on the head. We also found out that Uzi does have a new engineer, and you could definitely hear the difference from like EA2 and like all the new snippets following that compared to the 2 new songs, right? Chanel Boy alongside Relevant. You could definitely hear the different mix within his voice. Me personally, I wasn't really too mad at the Eternal Take like preset and what people were talking about, like complaining about Trilla. Didn't really care too much, but the new one does sound a little bit better. And with these 2 new songs, I could confidently say this: we are so back as Uzi fans. Like I said, these 2 songs just gave me a wave of nostalgia. Like this sounded like prime Uzi. Like these beats were super amazing. Uzi has his vocal range back again, especially on a song like Chanel Boy, hitting those high notes, singing on Chanel Boy. And then obviously something that Uzi has always been gifted in: flows. This dude's flows are ridiculous with the good beats, good engineer, good flows, good vocal range. We got 2 certified bangers randomly on what, November 24th? Like nobody would have made this up maybe even 48 hours ago. This is so insane that Uzi is back, and a lot of information basically was just dumped on the Uzi fans as of today, right? Like I said, we got 2 new songs alongside 2 music videos where the music videos were actually fire, and his fits, the fits were insane. He really went full Chanel. Peep the crazy chrome Birkin, that was insane. And then the other one being Relevant, just putting on nasty fits. Both of the videos were insane. And then like I said, we got hit with a wave of information, and I would say more so the info was based around like the music industry and his label and contracts and all that, right? First thing we found out is that Lil Uzi Vert's new label is going to be called Core, right? We made a video maybe like 2 weeks, a week ago, talking about how Purple Matter 4 was like, yo, Uzi actually wanted to drop in August but couldn't due to his like contract, XYZ, boom boom boom. But he's working on a label. Everyone's like, okay, the label's called 16. We've been known that Uzi had that in the works for like years, right? He signed Desto. He also signed Akachi, a producer, but unfortunately Desto passed away, so the label kind of just like was like in a standstill period. But when we seen that again, we're like, okay, 16's back up and running. Let's see what Uzi has in store. And like last week, that was pretty much the best piece of information we got as Uzi fans within 2025, right? I even said that this was the worst year to be an Uzi fan because we were in a severe drought. But I take that back completely. One, we found out that Uzi's new label is going to be called Core, right? And then we also got some information right here. It's going to be Core/Roc Nation distro. He put hashtag welcome to Core, hashtag Chanel Boy, Lil Uzi Vert. That's the new Lil Uzi Vert label right there. And then Purple 4 Matter also said Core is Uzi. It says Core/Roc Nation distro. So that's kind of like the back end in terms of Lil Uzi Vert's new label. We'll get into like what we can expect and who we could possibly see in the label later on in the video. Then we also found out that Uzi launched a website for his new label as well. Welcome to core.com. You could put your email, you could join it. It's a picture of Uzi. It says something like connecting, boom, boom, boom. That's the website for Core. Then we also found out via Kirko that Uzi has signed a management alongside distro deal with Roc Nation. Uzi joins Jay-Z alongside Rihanna, an artist being signed to Roc Nation distro alongside managed by Roc Nation. And this is coming from the Roc Nation president. Uzi is a global icon and a dynamic force within the music industry, so we're thrilled to work together with them in new capacity. Our partnership is centered around empowering Uzi to continue building their legacy, and peep this, with full creative control and the resources to take their artistry to new heights. And what got everybody talking is that it said with full creative control. So this basically means, in my opinion, I'm guessing that Uzi pretty much has the full green light to drop whatever he wants. Like they said, full creative control in the hands of Lil Uzi Vert. And this perfectly makes sense, as like we seen earlier today, literally randomly on a Monday, Uzi comes back and drops 2 new music videos, 2 new songs, like I said, on a random Monday. Uzi has the full green light, the full open window to basically control his whole career. That's what I'm guessing from this statement from the Roc Nation president, but this is going to be very, very good. And in my opinion, with Uzi, like I said in my last video, him randomly coming back, we made the video actually yesterday, it does now pretty much cement the theory that Lil Uzi Vert actually did release a throwaway album for Eternal Take 2, because what people were also saying about his album was that he couldn't drop for a whole year. There was like a whole year grace period to where he couldn't drop another album. And when that year-long wait ended, obviously in November of this year, he came back 2 random songs on a random Monday. This is looking really insane as Uzi fans, and I think we are extremely back. I think this is the birth, the start, the tip of the iceberg for a new era from Lil Uzi Vert, which actually does also strengthen Uzi Ogg's theory that he put out a day ago, right? Yesterday he put out 3 different profile pics on his IG. This from the Chanel music video, this one as well, and then this is what caught a lot of people's attention. Everyone's like, yo, who the hell is this random Asian dude? He's iced out with like a PSP in his hand. Turns out that is the PlayStation CEO, or was, I don't know who it is right now, but in 2003 he was the PlayStation CEO. His name was Kaz Hirai, and with this picture right here, they said, and that day Kaz didn't unveil a new console, but he announced a new era. So with Uzi putting that as his profile pic, and then obviously today seems like the start of a new era with a new engineer. The music is sounding amazing. This is some of Uzi's best work in a very, very long time. Everybody just being so happy that Uzi has came back. This is the birth of a new era from Uzi. So this Uzi Ogg theory makes sense 1000%. And with Uzi having the green light with his new label and all this like Roc Nation stuff going down, he did announce that he will be dropping another single tomorrow. This is insane. Uzi said it right here on his IG. I've been through some stuff, so don't worry, we gotta talk. I owe it to y'all. Good night. We will speak tomorrow. Love y'all. That basically means Uzi will be dropping another song tomorrow. We are so back as Lil Uzi Vert fans. And this whole year-long wait for Uzi, he's been cooking and cooking and cooking. He had this, and then he had this, and then he's got music videos. I'm guessing he has music videos on top of music videos. My boy Codeine, he's a pretty legit source within the Uzi com. He said, according to my source, there's more music videos Uzi recorded, and also this music video was supposedly to be released in December but pushed back early. He's talking about the Chanel boy. Also, he told me that Uzi was planning on dropping the music video in early November, and also Hanson Helly has been scrapped. So this is credible, right? That's what my boy Codeine said. Take it with a grain of salt, but 9 times out of 10, he is pretty legit, right? But that is everything that went down today. Insane day as Lil Uzi Vert fans. This was amazing. The new music is actually great. Like, it's really, really good. And I'm gonna say this one more time, stay on that side, bro. I don't want to see nobody switch up. I don't want to see nobody, well, maybe, well, actually, nah. If you threw in the flag, if you said it was over, if you said that was not a throwaway album, stay on that side, bruh. We good, bruh. We have the GOAT back, and he's proving everybody wrong. And at this point, I'm maybe thinking that we could see a singles run from Uzi, similar to like what Cardi did like last year. The singles run was insane. We could potentially see that from Uzi. 2 new today, 1 more tomorrow. Let's see what he has up his sleeve. Maybe we could get like a low EP, but the Lil Uzi Vert narrative is definitely switching. A lot of people are going from this side and switching over, coming to the light side, coming back as Lil Uzi Vert fans. And also within 2 of these songs, he just sounds hungry, bro. Uzi seems like he wants that throne back. Uzi seems like, yo, y'all are playing with my name, y'all are smearing my name, y'all are doing this, and this. The past year, I seen it, I peeped it. Watch this, watch what I have in the bag, watch what I've been cooking 40 last year. We are so back. Today has been an amazing day to be a fan of music. We got Fago coming out of hibernation, Uzi coming out of nowhere. Great weekend, great couple of days of new music. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, as we're pretty much going to cover every single inch and piece of whatever Uzi has in the tuck ready to go. Let me know what you guys think of the 2 new songs. Which one is your favorite? I'm more so leaning towards relevant, but I've pretty much just gone back and forth. I'm just playing, spamming. I've probably listened to both of these songs maybe at least 50 times. These songs have been bangers. We streamed for 3 hours. These 2 songs were the only songs that were playing the entirety of the stream. It has been an amazing day to be a Lil Uzi Vert fan. But if you guys like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. So MONEYMAY is it, and I'm out. Thank you guys.